Welcome back to Shamu's Gyan EdTech Educational Tools for All. In this video, we will see how to live stream via Google Meet. Video conferencing applications are part of our life like never before. Google applications and Google Classroom have become the best tools for teachers. We just need a Gmail account for this. But with a G Suite account or institutional ID, we have many uses. One use is to live stream our meetings or webinars. In an institutional account, you can have 250 people to attend the meeting and up to 1 lakh people watch the Google Meet live stream. The benefits of live streaming are, we all know Google Meet has less controls while compared to other video conferencing apps. Anyone can unmute themselves, present their screens, and mess up the meeting deliberately or by mistake. This can be avoided if we live stream the meeting. This is another good reason for institutions to apply for G Suite if they have not yet done it. It's free to every eligible institution. Now to the video.
This is my personal Gmail ID, and from here I'll start a new meeting. I'll schedule a meeting in my Google Calendar. This is my institutional ID. I'll go to Google Calendar, and in the same way I'll schedule a new meeting here. Let me schedule a meeting here. So here this is my personal ID and this is my institutional ID. Here I will give the title of the meeting as personal meeting. Since this is my institutional ID, I will give the title as official meet. Now let me set the time for my meeting. It's 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. That's fine. So here too the timing is 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. If you want to make some changes, you can just scroll down and do it here. Here you have the option join with Google Meet, and here is the link for my Google Meet, and it says that I can have up to 100 participants. I can copy this link and I can share with my friends or my relatives, whoever I need to have in my personal meeting ID or in my personal Meet. If I want to remove this conference, I have the option to do it here. The same way, I can have a Google Meet video conferencing here. I can just enable that. I'll get a link for my Google Meet which says that I can have up to 250 participants. Since this is an institutional ID, I can have 250 participants, and this is a personal ID, and that's why I can have only up to 100 participants. So now you can see that here I have the copy meeting link and remove conference option. Instead, I have view conference details here and remove conference here. This view conference details is not there in my personal ID. And once I click that view conference details, you can find that I have this meeting ID repeated. If you want to edit this, I can edit, but I should have an existing meeting ID. Since I don't have an existing meeting code, I'll just cancel that. I'll go with this ID. And when you scroll down further, you can find option like add live streaming under the heading more joining options. So here I can have up to 250 participants, and here I have the option to stream the meeting live to other people. So I will add this live streaming option, and you get another link here which is my live stream link. I can copy the link using this option, copy stream link. But I don't have all such things in my personal ID. So since I cannot use this personal Meet ID for live streaming, and since that won't serve my purpose of today's video, I'll just cancel this meeting. I don't want this meeting. Let me now save the links. I will copy this stream link. I will also copy this meeting ID. I also have other options like adding guests and everything, which is also available in our personal ID. So I'll save this meeting. My meeting has been saved. You can find it here. It's an official meet at 5:30 and which would run to 6:30 p.m. Now let me start the meeting. It's time. When you click on the event, you get the option to edit your meeting, delete your meeting, email your guests, and extra options like print, duplicate, or create view only event and everything. Now let us start the meeting. So I'll join with Google Meet. Here I have the meeting details. It's an official meet. No one else is here. I can join now. And it also says that it is an in-house live stream. In-house live stream means this live stream can be visible only to people who are inside my organization. This is not available to anybody outside my organization. So I'll now just start the join now. Here I get the option, the organizer scheduled this meeting to be streamed. So I'll start the streaming now. And is everyone okay with this streaming? Yes, everyone is okay. I'll start streaming. Here it says that streaming will start soon. It's live now. So now I can find that only one person is there. That's Shamna Begum. And they are in the meeting. Yes, I have got one more person to join this meeting. It's Aisha Ansar, who is from outside my organization. I can admit that person. So which means that you can have people outside your organization to join your meeting. Now Aisha Ansar has joined. So now I have one more person to join this meeting. And this person is also an outsider. So I'll admit that person. So Ashik Ansar also joined. The people who are in my meeting, they have the provision to chat as usual. So now we have seen that we have people in our meeting. They have joined our meeting and they are in our meeting, attending our meeting. Now let's see how people can watch our live stream. So now you can see that the meeting is progressing with live streaming. And what you see here is the mobile view of a personal Gmail ID. And this Gmail ID is mailansarhussain@gmail.com. And here this person has got the link to view the meeting. Let me try. So it has opened with Google Meet. Okay. Now what you see on screen is another mobile view with the same streaming link. But this time this is an institutional ID. And this institutional ID has received this stream link. So now you can see that my meeting is going on and I have people attending my meeting. They have the provision to chat in the meeting. They have other provisions to present themselves in the meeting. And here I have the option to record the meeting and one more option to stop streaming if I require. So you can see that since I am streaming the meeting, it says it's live here. So you know that people who are in my meeting have joined the meeting using their personal IDs. I have sent invitation to 2 other mail IDs to join my live streaming. One is to a personal ID and another is to the institutional ID. So let me see whether they'll be able to watch my live stream. Now on screen, you can see 2 mobile views. This is the mobile view of my husband. This is the mobile view of his personal account. I have invited him to watch the stream live. And here, this is the mobile view of my institutional ID. Here I have this stream link here, the same stream link. Now I'll try to watch the meeting from both the links. Let me try. So remember, this is my institutional ID and this is a personal ID. Here we go. So Ansar Hussain will join from mail ansarhussain@gmail.com, his personal ID. And this person will join from the institutional ID. See the message Ansar gets when he tries to join. He gets the message saying that make sure you are signed in with the right account. Click your profile photo to check or switch your account. So which means that he cannot use this account. This stream is not available to your organization. He uses an ID that doesn't belong to our organization and that's why he is not able to view this. Here, let me try to open. You know that this is an institutional ID. Says that waiting for streaming to begin. To begin watching live, click play. And here I have got something like the meeting details. It's an official meeting. And it's on Wednesday, August 26, 2020, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. And when I click on that, I can see that meeting going live. Now you can see that my meeting is going here. And in this mobile, it's not available. But from an institutional ID, the meeting can be viewed. So at the same time, you can see that the person who is watching the live stream doesn't have any option to chat or speak in the live stream. They can only watch the meeting. They don't have any other provision. In the meeting, you can see that the 3 people who attend the meeting are still visible. At the same time, for those people who watch the meeting, they don't have the provision to see who are all there in the meeting. So that's how you live stream a meeting. Now let me try to end this live stream. So now I think it's time I will leave this live streaming. So I have got option here to stop streaming. So if I want to stop streaming, I can use this option stop streaming. And if I want to leave the call, I can leave the call here. So now let me try this stop streaming option. So I will use this option stop streaming. Let us see what would happen in this mobile view, because the other mobile view, since the person cannot join the live streaming, we have stopped that. Now I'll stop my streaming and let me see what would happen there. So it has stopped streaming. If you continue, anyone viewing the stream will no longer be able to watch this meeting. Let me stop this streaming. Now this is the message a person who is watching the live stream gets. The stream has ended. Now if you want to start streaming again, you can just start streaming. Which means that in case you have stopped streaming by mistake, you can just stream it again so that those people can watch the streaming again. So that's how we stream our meeting.
The only drawback I find is people from your organization alone can join the live stream. But even then, we have a solution for that. The G Suite admin can create one special account for those people who want to join the live stream and share it with everyone, which means everyone who joins the live show will use the same account and password. If you do not have a G Suite account, you will have to use some other applications to record and live stream your meetings to YouTube or Facebook. So I hope the video was useful to you. I would love to hear your feedback. Please feel free to post your comments. Thank you so much for watching and forget not to subscribe our channel. Bye now from Shamna Ansar.